Yes, guys. As I promised, we're gonna dive into another one about the SEC and their claims. So, of course, this article brought to us from beincrypto.com. Arthur Martin Young, written April 18th, 2023. All right. So the SEC claims that Dash is a security. The Dash community refuted those arguments. Dash is a privacy-focused payments technology. So there's a logo. The privacy focused Dash crypto network has responded to the US Security and Exchange Commission SEC latest attack on the industry, claiming that it is a security. On April 17, the SEC unleashed its latest salvo in the war on crypto. The target this time was the Bittrex exchange, which it accused of unregistered security sales. Bittrex decided to wind up its U.S. operations early this month, citing regulatory uncertainty amid the crypto crackdown. Among the six altcoins that the regulator claimed were securities was Dash, a privacy-centric payments coin. The other five tokens target were the OMG network, Algorand, Monolith, Naga, IHT real estate protocol. I've never heard of some of these ones. On April 18, the Dash community account responded, there's no reasonable interpretation that would call Dash a security. It's a payment technology, not a security. The SEC repeatedly the SEC repeatedly cites the archaic AWI test when it deems an asset a security. But yet the language are not clear when it comes to the AWI test. So Gary Gensler, you're once again another house who needs to pick up its oil and get out of here. This means it needs to have an investment contract and profit expectation from the common enterprise. The Dash community refuted this description, stating there's no reasonable expectation of profits with Dash. It's a payments technology. Miners get paid for mining. Master nodes get paid for running nodes, but no one gets paid for just holding Dash. It added that there's no group promising efforts of others to improve the protocol. It is governed by a DAO, decentralized autonomous, I think it's organization, that collectively decide on its direction. The refutation also pointed out that there were several flaws in the SEC arguments. It said that Dash Control Group was a fictitious entity and that the Dash Core Group did not exist until 2017. Now, Gary Gensler, we all know that FTX come up around 2019, and you promote and pushed, worked with, and all to this day did not call FTX a security, did not call FTX anything. FTX was all up in the White House, promoting, publishing, sponsoring so many Senate, including Bill Clinton and other people, Maxine Walters and all these other people. Nobody said anything about the FTX, but all of a sudden, blockchains, you're targeting blockchains. Anyway, the crypto rating council even rates Dash as the same as BTC and LTC in that it is least likely to be considered a security. The community concluded peer-to-peer digital cash is not a crime. Financial sovereignty is not a crime. Decentralized governance is not a crime. Privacy is not a crime. But obviously, we all know what's going on here. These guys don't appreciate the technology, the innovativeness of the technology, and they're trying to kill it because obviously this is not something that this is not something that's coming from them. They want control. If they don't have control, they're gonna try to kill it. But too bad, so sad, because this technology doesn't die unless you was to shut down, get out all of those satellites from outer space. The technology will not die, right? So, guys, look out for adoption. I don't know when it's gonna come. When these guys get tired, right? And realize that the rest of the world is moving forward full fledged far ahead, right? And when are they gonna make up their mind? When they see that all of the world is adopting this technology. Sometimes it drives me nuts because sometimes like why would they want all of the world to adapt this? It's like, don't you see what you're doing is forcing the rest of the world to adapt? The so-called third world countries, they're running with blockchain like crazy because they realize that it raises their GDP. Simple put. Right. But so why would the American government, the SEC, to be exact, IMF, all these guys who are not saying anything when it comes to regulator, pushing for, no one is really pushing for, paying for a campaign. Let's see what this election, what's going to happen. Let's see if this is going to be an important thing because clearly the people are behind this. Let's see who really run America. Because if they don't talk about what's going on when it comes to regulation, clarification, then we know that the people have no voice, no say in the American government. They would have to say this because the people are pushing this technology to be adapted and for the language in regards to regulations needs to be clear. So it all appears to be another case of the SEC completely misunderstanding the technology and shooting from the hip at anything crypto related. Dash price outlook. There's a dash price outlook. As I said before, I don't really like to read about prices, so we're gonna go scroll on down. And I guess now so there we go. That sums it all up. It appears to be another case of the SEC completely misunderstanding the technology and shooting from the hip and anything crypto related. And that is so true. That is what I just ranted about. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. And have yourself a great day, great night, great whatever it is at their time, all right? Take care.